all the prophets is going to come true in this Bible. And the ones that he brought out, he was showing you the prophecies that Moses spoke came true. Start from the top again.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
So read the Bible. Everybody have a Bible. A Bible, this ain't no strange book. They easy to find. I bet you out of all these cars on the lot, somebody got a Bible in their dashboard or in their trunk. Somebody got a Bible in their house, on the shelf, just collecting dust. All right? So you get a Bible out. So read.
Seek ye.
Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. So when y'all go, listen to this when y'all walking off. Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a woman is not supposed to wear what pertains to a man. And that's what our kids not being taught. They don't know it's a dress code in the Bible. Read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Hey, sister, can I ask you a question? Do you know that a woman not supposed to wear what pertains to a man? Or a man not supposed to wear what pertains to a woman? So if we was out here wearing dresses, we would be wearing what pertains to a woman, right? So what pertains to a woman? Come over here for a minute. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
That's why we got to teach our people. Look at how young daughters come out with pants, tights on, those underwear.
Right.
Bring it out.
You remember when you used to dress your little girl? Well, I remember when my mama used to dress my sister. They had pantyhose.
Yeah.
All them tights, that you go look at that, you gonna find that with hosieries.
Right.
That's underwear. So why is our women wearing underwear and our young kids coming out in underwear?
Bring it out.
And then on top of that, nobody act like they see nothing wrong with it. It's normal. We say something about our women having on pants, they like, what? It's women pants. Can I put on a man dress? Can I put on a man dress then? It's no such thing. So read Isaiah 34 and 16 again. Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, come talk to me for about 5-10 minutes right quick. Come talk to me about 5-10 minutes. What's your name?
It's Curtis. They call me CJ.
Excuse me?
It's Curtis. They call me CJ.
How you doing, Mr. Curtis? Do you know your nationality?
I just go to church.
Okay. You know, give me Acts 7, 38.
Bring it out, huh?
So you said you go to church. Matter of fact, give me Acts 7 and 48 first.
I go to read the preacher.
But let me show you what the Bible say. Listen.
I'm gonna listen.
Give me 5. Okay. Listen to this.
Listen.
This Acts chapter. This the Bible that's in the church.
Okay, come on. Read.
So listen. Read.
Acts chapter 7, verse 48.
Read.
Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me?
So howbeit God don't dwell in temples made with hands. Give me 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. So when you say you go to church,
Yeah, I go.
well, listen, we the church.
Well, I just got out of the church.
Yeah, you got out of a building. You the church.
Oh, yeah.
The building ain't no church.
That's right.
I get
This was in the Bible that they not teaching. The building ain't the church.
Right.
The people is the church.
That's right.
the pastor. What's the
Listen.
What's the pastor doing?
Listen though, let's see what the Bible say. So that's the point. Listen to this. I got you. Listen to this.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
You are the temple of God. Listen.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God is trying to dwell in his people, not no building.
Right.
So when you say you go to church, now give me Acts 7 and 38.
I get my spirit by listening to you. That would make me more.
No, you hearing what the Bible saying. I'm just telling you this. So first, listen, I'm gonna show you what the Spirit is too. So listen to this. This Acts chapter 7 and verse what, 38? Read.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 38. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel which spake to him in the Mount Sinai, and with our fathers who received the lively oracles to give unto us.
The church that was in the wilderness, it was the Israelites that was in the wilderness. You understand that?
I'm listening to you.
So the church ain't no building. He don't dwell in temples. Give me John 6 and 63.
Bring it
so
out,
when you say you getting the Spirit from me,
I get the spirit from the pastor too.
okay, let's see what the Spirit is according to the Bible. So this is what the Bible say the Spirit is. Listen, read.
The book of John, chapter 6, verse 63. It is a spirit that quickeneth.
So it's the Spirit that quickeneth, mean change and make alive. Read.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
Read.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
You hear that? So it said, according to the Bible, it said the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. That's talking about the Bible.
That's right.
So the words Christ spoke to you, this whole Bible is the word of God, not just the letters in red.
Right. So that's why I get my strong by listening to you, reading about it.
Matter of fact, give me Acts 8 and 30. So listen, anybody can't just open the Bible and give you the understanding though. Listen to this, because they don't even know God commanded us to teach the Bible a certain way. Listen to this Acts chapter 8 verse 30. Read.
The book of Acts, chapter 8, verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
So Philip had seen this dude reading Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. Read.
And said, understandest thou what thou readest?
He said, do you understand what you read? Listen. No, I'm talking about, listen to what the scripture said. This was Philip, he had seen a guy reading the book of Isaiah. So when he went to him and he said, bro, I see you reading, I'm quoting, I'm rephrasing it, so to speak, so you can understand. The conversation was, okay, I see you reading the Bible, but do you understand what you read? Yeah. So this is what Philip asked him. Now listen to what he said. Read.
And he said, how can I except some man shall guide me?
He said, how can I except some man guide me? Give me Romans 10 and 14. So Romans chapter 10 and verse 14. He said, how can I except some man guide me? Listen to this, Romans chapter 10 verse 14. Yeah, that's it.
The book of Romans chapter 10 verse 14.
Bring it out.
How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
How can they call on whom they not believe? You can only call on the God that you believe in.
That's right.
So, listen. Okay, who is this? Who is this? So, that's what I'm saying. Listen, if you say this Jesus, that ain't the Jesus that the Bible talk about.
Right.
So, listen. It say, how can you call on him whom you have not believed? Let's see what the Bible say. So, listen, read that again.
The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 14.
Read.
How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
This how Jesus look according to the Bible.
Yeah, I know.
So you not calling on him. So how can you call on who you ain't even believed in the right person to call on?
Right.
That's what the Bible saying. So if you calling on this, it say, listen, brother. Listen, the scripture. Give me about 3 more minutes. Let's finish this scripture right quick. All right, read.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
You ain't heard of this. Listen, okay, I know now you heard. But at first, remember you said, That's why the scriptures say, how can you believe on whom you ain't heard? If you ain't heard of him, how can you call on him? But it's not your fault. Listen, bro, I'm trying to edify you. I'm not trying to put you down. Listen now, listen, read, listen.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Because you ain't had no preacher. It's churches everywhere, but they ain't teaching you how to call on him. So it's not your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault, but what I'm saying is, how can you call on somebody who you ain't never heard of?
Bring it out.
That's what the scripture saying.
I come from black.
So listen, read this, read.
I come from this. Black history.
Oh, yeah, you do.
And how shall they preach except they be sent?
Because the people you ain't heard of this, because they ain't sent by God.
Right.
They ain't sent by God.
Right.
That's why.
I come from this.
Give me Isaiah 30 and 20.
Bring it out.
Look, how can you hear without a preacher?
I come from
How y'all doing, young men?
I come
They
from
ain't sent by God. They done taught you what they slave master taught you.
Right.
The slave master did not teach you the Bible to understand the Bible.
Read up.
You was taught scriptures to prevent uprisings.
I come
That's why okay, I understand that.
black history. I come from
So listen to this. Listen to Isaiah 30. You do. We do too. You my brother, bruh.
Right.
Yeah. These the Israelites in the Bible.
Yes.
That stuff happened to us for a reason.
it out.
All this punishment for not doing what God said. But you don't learn that in the church.
No,
The reason why the Christian church is taught to teach you the Bible for everybody is because you don't know your nationality. You can accept that. Once you find out you Israel, you will know this Bible just for you.
That's right.
right.
When they teach you God, it's easy to believe the Bible for everybody because you be like, well, I'm somebody. Long as the Bible for everybody, I'm good. It don't matter. I'm somebody.
No, I ain't that.
But listen, yeah, so listen Isaiah 30 and 20, read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction,
So the Lord that put us through chastisement. Listen though, read.
yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Your teachers ain't gonna be removed into no corner no more. Your teachers ain't gonna be removed into no corner. That's why you ain't heard on the right person to call from. Because you ain't had the preacher. They weren't sent, but listen though.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Okay, let's talk about this right quick, because I seen you noticing this. That's in the Bible.
That ain't in the Bible.
Yeah, let's prove. See,
That come from slavery.
yeah, and that's in the Bible. Did you know that?
That's black history.
I know, because this a history book.
That's
You
right.
right, but if that's black history, what history book you gonna include as black history with then?
Bring it out.
Yeah, you right. It's black history, but what history book is your source?
Bring it out.
Because they ain't teaching it in school no more.
Right.
Now they teach a lot of things. in
No,
school.
listen to this.
Learn.
I'm gonna show you what is in this history book. It's called your history
like
book,
this history.
the Bible.
I like the
Okay,
Bible.
that's cool. Now watch this. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Read.
Jamaica style.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this prophecy, Moses
These
said,
two right
if,
here.
if you don't listen to God,
These
what-
two right here I come from.
yeah,
Right here.
yeah. So the Bible brought witness because this happened to you. You God children.
That's
I
right.
did
Did the white man pick cotton?
No.
Did the Arab pick
I
cotton?
did that for
Did
my
the Chinese man pick
My
cotton?
mama was-
See,
I was out there.
listen
with my
though.
mama bought me
When
a
you
word.
see this stuff on the sign,
I see
when,
it.
according to the Bible, listen, you supposed to be like, man, them God chosen people in disobedience.
I'm
But
just
did
like-
you know
like
that?
This right here, they like me.
Watch this.
That's a little guy.
We finna read Picking Cotton. Listen, watch this. We finna read this right out the Bible. Watch
Me
this.
and my mama.
Listen.
I was sad.
Because you said it ain't in the Bible, right?
I'm like this.
Yeah, watch this. Listen. Listen.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So because we didn't do what God said, evil things happened to us. And this was one of them. Watch this. Watch this. Read verse 16.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So we was going to be cursed in the city, meaning we was going to occupy the poorest parts of the city.
Right.
We was going to live in the worst condition. Look at that blight, mildew, all on there. You see the mildew on that building?
Because he don't take
Blasting.
care. He don't
That's
take
in the
care.
Bible.
He don't take ain't good.
No, that's a curse.
No, you don't
That's
think
blasting right there.
that can be clean.
That's in the Bible.
That can
So
be
that's cursed in the city. So also it say cursed out be in the city, and what else? Watch this.
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
Cursed out be in the field. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm beside my mama. Like that little bitty guy in the side of
So listen.
That's why.
Because do you know why? That's right. It happened to you, but do you know why?
Because I want to be out there with her.
No.
She tried
I'm talking about, listen. Do you know why we was in the cotton field?
I was out there with my mama.
Hey, give me Baruch 3 and 8.
That's why I was.
No, Baruch 3 and 10. Baruch 3 and 10. So it's a reason why. It didn't just happen. It didn't just happen for no reason.
That lady gone.
Listen.
She gone, but
I
she's
hear
my
you.
angel. She's my angel. She told me to stop right here. My angel. Jesus is in my heart. I got it in my heart. That's why I started.
Listen to this. This Baruch 3 and 10. Hold on, because you have me jumping all over the place.
Now, where I got
Listen to this. This Baruch 3 and 10. Listen.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 10.
Read.
How happened it, Israel, thou art in thy enemy's land?
So, how did it happen, Israel, that you in your enemy's land? Read.
I used to.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
That you are waxing old in a strange. This ain't our country. What's the motherland? What land you from?
I come from Africa.
Africa. Give me Galatians 4 and 26. Oh, Africa, the motherland.
I come from Africa.
Africa, the motherland. You come from Africa.
Africa.
Listen, you fled into Africa.
Right.
We fled into Africa. What happened when they tried to kill Jesus? He fled into Africa to blend in. So in 7 AD, we fled in verse 23. Because a lot of our people that just left church. Did you know the Bible command us to come out to y'all?
Right.
That's right.
But y'all let pastor sit up in church and y'all go to him and pay him. He teach you tithes. Tithes ain't even money according to the Bible.
Bring it out, Doc.
And they had money. Read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in.
So that's what we doing. Read that again.
And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in.
So we going out into the highways and hedges and compelling the people of God to come in. Hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Come and holler at me for a minute. Let me get about 5 minutes of your time. 5 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, all right? It won't be long. About 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Both of y'all. Hello? And the dog. Read that again.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges.
Hey, give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Proverbs 28 and 9. Which one you want?
Give me Proverbs 28 and 9.
Bring it out.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9. Read. You got it? All right, read that for me.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
So our people wonder what happened. They wait. They don't do none what the Bible say, but soon as something happen, they trying to pray.
That's right. 10 people.
Soon as something happen, they trying to pray. God don't hear you.
Bring it out, Doc.
God do not hear you, and that's according to the Bible. Read it again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 9.
Read.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
When you turn away from hearing the Bible and try to pray to the Most High, that's disgusting to him.
That's right.
That's disgusting. Give me Lamentations 3 and 44.
Bring it out.
The book of Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 44. Because our people love to turn away from hearing the Bible and think, just like your child, if they don't do nothing you say, not a thing you say, you think they finna turn around and get rewarded? Read that.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 44. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud, that the prayer shall not pass through.
Your prayer ain't passing through. Give me Hosea 5 and 15.
Bring it out.
Because this what gotta happen. Israel is rebellious. Give me Hosea 5 and 15. Read that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
You gotta acknowledge your offense. You think coming out the house in your underwear ain't no big deal.
Bring it out, Doc.
You think you and Jesus cool, you can wear pants. Oh, he ain't gonna kill me for wearing pants. Me and Jesus like this.
Bring it out.
You don't acknowledge that you offending God. Oh, I can wear a little blonde streaks in my hair. Oh, it ain't that big of a deal. I can put the apple bottoms on. It ain't that big of a deal. Our people don't want to acknowledge their offense. Oh, I can smoke weed. You don't want to acknowledge your offense. That's an offense.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.